Hello and welcome back to the Adobe Ring Ranch. As we wait for two southern magnolias that Clint had ordered recently, we were going over to the location where he wanted me to help him dig the two holes, and we stumbled across this desert Chihuahuan native, and I just wanted to take a few moments to have Clint show us all about this tree. Stay tuned. Alrighty, here's the tree we're talking about, and here's Clint to give us some information about this beauty.
Alright, this is Catclaw Acacia, formerly known as Acacia greggii, now known as Senegalia greggii, because they had to go and change all the names on a couple of old guys who remember the original names. Anyway, this is a native. You can see it has a very thick trunk. It's unusually large for our area because it is growing near where our shower and bathroom sink gray water come out. So all the plants back here, including this Palo Verde, are all doing very well because they get a very bountiful supply of water from 2 showers and kitchen sink use every day.
So the shower pipe comes out underneath this rock, and it just filters down this little gully here, and it supplies enough water for some of these native trees all around it, including actually, that prickly pear.
If you look at the ocotillo back there, you'll notice it has leaves, but the tall one further down does not, because the gray water reaches basically right down to this area, and so anything within reach will do much better than the plants in the open desert where they don't get regular water. So you can see the difference.
This one here is further away from the water, and it has absolutely no leaves on it, but we are getting a show of color here. Anyway, getting back to the cat's claw. Look at the blossoms on this. Yes. And it smells like vanilla,
yeah,
right?
Hugh calls it a vanilla tree. I started calling it a vanilla tree and wanted to slap myself because that's not what it is, but I sometimes refer to it as his vanilla tree.
And it's just
covered in bees.
Covered in flowers and honeybees. Yeah. I wish I could get a close-up. Oh, here's a honeybee right over here.
We have honeybees, we have the native black carpenter bees, but mostly honeybees. You can hear the hum.
Yeah, you can hear the hum. Where's the actual... Oh, here we go. There's a the actual... I can't get it on video. Actual claw on this.
It's a curved claw, which is why they call it a cat claw, because when you get it in you, it's really hard to get it out.
Can't tell you how many times we walk under this tree and it just rips your hat off your head. Yeah, I just can't get a good picture of the actual claw. Here we go.
We have them growing around the property, but none of them looks like this because, again, this is getting a lot of water from the shower, and the ones growing around the property mostly are not getting any extra water, so they may be blooming, but not as prolifically as this one.
Yeah, this is just covered.
And I don't know if I've ever seen it bloom this profusely before.
And again, that trunk is just ginormous.
Right, for a desert tree, a native, it's awfully large.
So then after the blossoms are done, we get seed pods on this as well?
Yes.
And they're usually good for all the wildlife, the quail,
the rabbits, the quail, birds, various birds, they all eat the seed pods.
And we did see a bird's nest wedged in this shrub. Here's some more of these claws, just like a little cat claw. See how they're hooked? And boy, when they hook into you, you
Yeah.
know about it.
Yeah.
These are growing, some of these branches are growing closer to the ground, and once it's done blooming, Clint and I will try to trim some of these up so they're not in our way.
So we don't get attacked by the catclaw.
Yeah, because we'll get snagged for sure. Seen a couple of other pollinators in here, but they're moving too fast. I can't get them on film.
Yeah, there's a wasp.
Oh, there's the wasp.
And there are black carpenter bees. I don't see any right now, but as you said, mostly honeybees.
Yeah, this is just covered in honeybees. Some of these are more blossoms coming out?
Yes, those are more blossoms forming. You can see how this is
Wow.
starting to bloom here by my finger.
So it's not.
See how the pot is starting to open from the top.
So even though it's
from
covered,
the
there's still more to
bloom. Yeah.
To bloom. That's ridiculous. Well, it's definitely good for the bees. So it's nice to have it. Let me see if I can find this bird's nest in here.
Yeah, this is one of the few trees on the property that I did not plant.
Yes,
I can't take credit for this.
When we got here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this and the bigger mesquite and the small mesquite here.
And I remember the first trip or two, it was in bloom when I got here, and I couldn't figure out what that aroma was in the air. And then we discovered that it was this plant, but it's never bloomed this way before, to my knowledge.
No, I don't think so. I believe it's because we got here early. We've been here for, what, 8 weeks almost, showering daily, so it's had a really long, steady supply of water.
So even though a desert plant doesn't need much water, when they do get it, they do outperform themselves. So, all right, well, that's a wrap on the Catclaw Acacia, native to the Chihuahuan Desert.
And to other deserts as well, but yes, native to our desert.
At least to us.
Yeah.
And we'll just let the bees do their thing. They'll be busy all day, and I'm sure they'll be back tomorrow. All right, everybody, have a great day and a great rest of your week.